Hey, hi, and hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. You guys saw the title, you guys saw the thumbnail, and let's get right into the video. Today's topic is nicotine addiction. Smoking cigarettes, vaping, whatever the fuck, anything that delivers nicotine to your brain, we're talking about that. Now, me personally, I've been sucking on robo penis and smoking cigarettes for about 4 years now, so I'm basically a fucking science experiment. And to be honest, I fucking hate it. Now, before some smartass goes into my comment section and says, "Oh, well, actually, nobody forced you to get addicted to nicotine, you dumb son of a bitch," you would be completely right, honestly. I addicted myself to nicotine, so I can't really blame anybody else for that, but what I can say is that the entire industry is extremely predatory. I wouldn't say that the cigarette industry is as predatory as the vaping industry, because most cigarette packages nowadays in most countries have warning labels with like people's body parts falling out. So there is a very clear disclaimer of, hey, if you smoke this, this will eventually happen to you, you know? One cigarette isn't going to make your fucking ball sack turn black, but if you smoke a pack a day for long enough, this will happen to you. But vaping and vape packages are an entirely different beast. First off, none of these brands have the disclaimers that the cigarette packages have. The most that they will have is, this product contains nicotine, and nicotine is a highly addictive stimulant. Second is the way that it's presented. Very bright colored devices with fruity flavors, like mango, fucking tangerine, mint. None of these flavors are in ordinary cigarettes. And so these flavors in one way, shape, or form trick your brain into thinking that what you are doing is not as bad as smoking, which in reality, let's be honest with ourselves here, vaping is as bad if not worse than smoking. As somebody who actively sucks on a robo dick, I can say this. And the other thing is that these vapes, more often than not, have an extremely high nicotine concentration, which in turn gets you even more addicted than regular cigarettes do. At least for the cigarette, you have to pull it out the pack, light it, smoke it, and then when you're done, you have to fucking extinguish the bud and move on with your day. With vaping, you can rip that shit practically anywhere. I have a kid in my class who to this day, well, not to this day, it's summer currently, but when we were in school, this motherfucker can't go 15 seconds without hitting his vape under the fucking table. Don't even get me started on the fact that most vaping companies are owned by big tobacco. When vaping started to pop up, big tobacco companies purchased the vape companies so that the younger generation can get hooked on those while not getting hooked on cigarettes because of the scary labels. So now they have the older generations addicted to cigarettes and the younger generation addicted to vaping. It's an infinite cycle of where these companies make money through you poisoning yourself. It's really fucked up. I don't defend it, and I plan on quitting nicotine in the near future because I don't want to poison myself and make somebody richer because of it. Now let's talk about something else. Zins and nicotine pouches. These aren't exactly new. They've been around for a while through snus, but it's been a lot more popularized by all of these brands like fucking Pablo and Zyn. In my opinion, this is by far the best way to consume nicotine because you aren't actively damaging your lungs. But that doesn't mean that it comes without side effects or that you aren't damaging any part of your body. You're still fucking up your mouth, your gums. Sure, you're not fucking up your lungs, but you're still addicted to nicotine and actively harming yourself. And from what I've been told, all of these brands were created as a quote-unquote excuse to stop doing nicotine or reduce the harmful effects. Well, guess what? Vaping was created for the exact same reason, and it got millions of kids hooked to it, including myself. It is the least harmful of the three. However, you are still giving the tobacco and nicotine industry your money by poisoning yourself. And while I know that there are legitimate cases in which people consume nicotine to perform better, sure, yeah, and a lot of people, nicotine actually improves attributes. It makes them more locked in, it makes them absorb information better, and it generally doesn't have as bad of an effect as it does on me. But in my personal experience, nicotine has done absolutely nothing but damn near cripple me. And while it isn't all nicotine's fault, of course I've been a very heavy weed smoker for the past 2 years and it's my first week sober in a really, really long time. Weed isn't sold in the fucking grocery store, isn't it? At least in Eastern Europe it isn't. This is another very big issue. The convenience of buying it makes it really hard to quit. Apart from it being constantly around you, seeing people smoke and vape and getting cravings even after you quit, walking into any fucking store and being blasted with as many fucking cigarettes and vape flavors as your mind can wish, is going to make it really hard to quit. Not even mentioning that nicotine is one of the most addictive substances out there. If I go for more than 5 hours without hitting my shit, I start tweaking and scratching my neck as if I'm going to suck dick for a crack rock. Nevertheless, I am still addicted to nicotine and I plan on quitting soon. It is going to be extremely difficult for me, partially because most of my friends smoke too and it's extremely expensive. Just being around my friends is going to immediately give me cravings and make me want to ask for a cigarette. But the main reason I want to quit is A, it really fucks up my lungs. I really can't take a deep breath anymore. And B, this shit bleeds your pocket. Nobody tells you how expensive nicotine addiction is before you get into it. It's always an afterthought. You know, nobody really thinks about where I'm going to get my money for the next pack or the next vape before it's too late. So I don't want that to be a financial burden on me in the future. Moral of the video, if you're addicted to nicotine, the best thing you can do is quit. And if you're not addicted to nicotine, the best thing you can do is not start smoking. That's gonna be it for today though. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't, you can always tell me that I'm a fat retard and I need to kill myself down in the comment section down below. Of course, thank you to the niche community for supporting me and supporting my videos. If you guys have any video ideas, you can always leave them down in the comment section below. And until next time, bye everyone.